Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we'll see about the function in C. In previous video, we have seen about loops, like use of for loops and while loops. Also, along with loops, we have some of the problem related to loops. Okay, there are so many problems. If you have not seen the video, please do check it out. Okay, so in this video, we'll see how the function is loop. So let's move forward. So what are loops? Loops are the block of code that perform specific tasks. Uh, helps helps increase code reusability, can be used multiple times. Okay, so example of uh, example of let's go to code editor. Let's zoom it. Even this is this the even this main int main, even this is the function. Okay, this is even this is itself the function. So under this function we write some program. Okay, this is called function. So even if I suppose mm, even if I want to, I can make a new program. Sorry, I can write a new function, void print, void new and yes, hello, hello world. This is one function. Okay, that does some specific work. Okay, this new function does that performs some specific task. If I want to call this function, and I can call here as new function. That's it. Return 0. If I run this code and let's see what comes out. Save and run this code. Okay, it is giving us hello world. Okay, so in the previous video we have seen, like, to print hello world, we have written this hello world under the main function. Okay, now we have created some separate function. So this is the type of function, and under this function we have uh, printed hello world. Now this new this function has been called under this main function. This is how functions this is how functions look like. Okay, and why do we use function? Like, it performs some, because it helps increase code reusability. Okay, can be used multiple times. Like, for example, recently we have seen void print hello. Okay, can component the function exists. So this is some other, so it's a similar function what we have seen. Okay, this is some function property. Execution always start from main function. Okay, first of all, what the compiler will do, compiler will want run from this line. First of all, the compiler will check under the what is under the main function. First the compiler will come under this main function, then only this, then after that the main function is calling this function, new function. So compiler will go to this function, and whatever this, whatever the line is under this, whatever this function is performing some task, so it will print it out. So this is how what it runs. Function, multiple function can exist in a program. Yes, and this type of function I have written this one function. If I can even some other function, like for example void um, so all function. Okay. mm, mm, Hello world 2. Let's call this function all function. All function. Save and run. So it is print is printing out two times, hello world and hello world 2. This is what it means. Function can be more than there can be multiple function. Okay. Mm, okay. It's saying the function can take value and return value. Example, void hello world. Okay, void print table int. Okay, now function can take some value and return some value. Okay, so what does it means is, suppose it's a void, it's not printing anything, and we'll show you what that is meant. Okay, this is main function, and you write here mm, in num is equal to 5. Okay, num is equal to 5, and we'll write new function. We'll create new function void void mm, name will give, what shall we give the name? Okay, print no. Okay, print a new m no. Okay, let's call this. Okay, let's now what I have done is void print number. So it's a void type. It's not any kind of data type. So print, I have given the name of this function is print num, and I have taken some input. Okay, I've taken some parameter in a in data type, and this input will be passing from this in a main function. Okay, under the main function I will pass the value of num. So here let's perform some task. So task will be for int I is equal to 0, I smaller than num. Okay, I run from 1 smaller than equal to num, I plus printf percentage I and I. Okay, this is, here we have written, we have written some code. So it is asking, so what does this, what does this what does this code, this code performs some specific task. So this code, this function will keep on iterating, from 1 to num, and it will bring that all the number from 1 to num. Okay, so let the num is 5, and let's call this function. How do we call? Print num. Okay, print num, and we'll pass the value of num. The value of num is num. Okay, very well. So here we can uh, directly we can directly add the value. So the value of num is 5. So let's call this and see what what comes out. See, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, this is how function works. Okay, so this function will do some certain work, and how do we call the function? We will call under this main function. Okay, we can use some pass some value. Okay, or even this is a void type. Even we can use int type to print it some some specific. Suppose let's say we want to print the sum of this number. Okay, we want to print the sum of the five natural number. So how do we do is int sum is equal to 0. Okay, and since we want to print the uh, some specific integer, so we will, instead of void, we will place int. Okay, so that means this function has to return some uh, this function has to return some integer. So here we will sum is equal to 0, and we will is equal to, and here we will keep on summing, we will keep on adding the sum, adding the number. Sum is equal to sum plus I. Okay, and now we will print the value of sum, percentage I. Sum. Okay, save, and sorry, we have to return. We have to, since integer function, we have to return sum. Okay, so since this this function is a, now the value of this function will be some integer number. Okay, so how do we call is int sum is equal to, now we'll call by print num. So we have called this function, we read the value of this num is equal to num. Okay, now we will print percentage I sum, and save and run. See, so this is how we have changed we have changed the even uh, like previously it was void function, so now we are using int function. So for int type, we need to return, but to use this keyword return sum. Okay, so this is how functions works. Okay. And next is function recursion. This is recursion we need to do. This is about function, how function looks like. Okay, so this is about a short video on function. Okay, so on the next video we will solve some problem related to functions. So keep watching and keep practicing.